So yesterday after the meeting, I closed,
Okay.
and today I just started the configuration of this SpamAssassin. But I was actually updating my Wi-Fi also. So before I went on with the configuration, the technician called me because I now got the static IP today. He called me because there are some things I was supposed to configure from my side. So we did that configuration for almost an hour plus. Then I came back now to now configuring the SpamAssassin. I haven't gotten to the working point yet. I'm still just running the tests. So it started from up here. I just sent my my prompt. So later, ChatGPT was advising me to use procmail. Let me just search for that procmail. Which one? Yeah, which one is better? Okay. So let me just get to procmail. Because initially it just told me to do the SpamAssassin. I installed the SpamAssassin, did everything the way.
Can you go on your server and show us what you have installed about SpamAssassin? Check if it is work. Show us if the service is up.
Okay. There's a service here that I'm using. This one. So system. CTL. So this is the service that is supposed to work for the SpamAssassin.
Yes, show us the configuration that you have made. That is the main important. How you have linked it to Postfix.
Okay, the main configuration. Let me just open the Postfix. So suitable. No. Okay. etc. Postfix. main.cf. So I have linked it here in the main command.
Well, you are seeing a lot of,
just a minute. Let me just it's virtual transport or virtual mailbox. Just a minute. Okay. Then virtual mailbox based in notes. Yeah. So I have done it here, content filters.
Only that part?
I've also done some part on the master. Okay, just a minute. Inbox domains, yeah. The transport. Yeah, this is the section I have done. I'm just trying to look for it here. I'm not seeing it. I know, maybe I didn't save. Inbox. I think I didn't save that because I've done other configurations on mailbox command. Okay, yes. This one. So I've done other configurations that now point to this file. I mean, point to this proc mail, which is supposed to filter the emails that are coming in and check for the spam now using the SpamAssassin. But I'm just trying to locate it here.
Okay.
I had saved it. I remember very well.
You can make grep on that file.
Oh, okay. Maybe closed file.
You should make grep assassin or maybe spam.
So I should grep.
Put space. You don't know how to use command grep?
Hyphen then?
No, you don't need no hyphen. Just put spam.
I want
spam. Just put spam. Just put spam.
okay. I want this configuration. This is the line that I'm looking for.
You put the double quote and you put that all that configuration inside double quote.
Okay.
It's not in this file.
It's not here. Let me be in. I may have removed it because it was not working, and then ChatGPT again told me to remove it somewhere here. Okay. I think I've remembered. After I've pointed to these, I think Mailbox command. Let's see if I have mailbox command. Yeah, it's not there. But I had done it. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't save or I didn't press the Y. Because I've actually ran a test now, and it was telling me that you have successfully delivered. I ran a test. It's great. Yeah, I ran a test here, but I think it was delivering to a wrong folder file directory, because when it told me to make the check that directory if it has something, it wasn't there. Then I pasted back the commands. Like I don't have permissions to access that file. So I just realized it's pointing to a wrong directory. So I was now going to ask it to use the directory that I've used in the Roundcube, so that it's able to deliver to the correct directory for the Roundcube, which should be accessible now. Yeah, these folders. Because when I sent an email, it was not arriving to these folders, any of the folders. And I even tested with the Proton. So that makes me think like, because the proc mail now is the one that is handling the emails first, it's going to filter the emails first, then it will deliver, which means it's not delivering to the directories that I have configured before. So I'm trying to solve that so that I'm sure that it is delivering to those directories that are accessible by Roundcube.
And about the, yes, continue.
Because ChatGPT, actually, if you're not very careful, is going to confuse you a lot. Initially, it had mentioned some configuration, but when I was still doing the same configuration and solving the errors, I discovered that the same configuration had been altered, like the folder structure. Okay, let me just search for that. There's a section I said confusing me. Yes. I think there's a section, it had mentioned that I should put the mailbox command as this one. Then later in another configuration was like when I was fixing something else, it had changed this to this one here. So I was asking why it's doing that. So that's why probably it's also delivering to the wrong directories instead of delivering to the directories that are accessible by the Roundcube.
About the header, how did you handle it?
For the header,
The email header.
I just sent an email without a header so that it's able to check that email.
Because yesterday when we were looking for Assassin spam integration, ChatGPT show us how we can handle the header with Dovecot, something like that. You remember?
Yes. Yeah. I think it was maybe this section.
Yes, something like that.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe you can find a Dovecot.
In Dovecot is also scattered all over.
Or you need to scroll down at the end.
Yes. Yeah,
And
maybe
now you start scroll down a bit.
up here. Yeah.
It was not this because this is about database.
Dockerizing. Yeah. Yes, I started from here, I think.
Now you can scroll down to check the where we have. Try this one again.
Yeah, this one.
Yes. Did you set up this part?
This section,
That's
because
step 5. That's step 5. Step 5 about header. Because in header sometimes you can read some spam content.
I think I've
That
done
is
this.
this. That is the step 6. I mean step 5.
Oh, okay. Okay, I haven't done here yet. I've just done the prior to this because you can see it's saying it's optional. So I was now coming to this because even the emails that I was sending before I even went to the Proton, I was just using the command line to do the tests from here, from the server itself.
Okay, and until now, what did you done? You have just installed the SpamAssassin, right?
I've installed the SpamAssassin and I've sent some emails and tried to debug. I've even run some logs and share those logs with ChatGPT.
Yes, you have installed SpamAssassin. You have, and how did you try to test it?
So to test it, I sent an email like this one here. I sent this email. So this email doesn't have maybe any header, doesn't have anything. So the assassin should be able to capture this as a spam because it's just like
Yes,
a
but
privilege.
if you just install SpamAssassin,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't configure SpamAssassin well, SpamAssassin will not capture this because you need to go and make the setup in SpamAssassin. Or maybe in the list of spam keyword, you can manually add some keyword, and then you came here, you send an email to see if SpamAssassin will pick that keyword. Because this email, I am not sure that SpamAssassin will see it as a spam.
Okay.
Because your email have a body and a subject. What do you mean by header? Header is something that will be generated automatically by your postfix. In header, what you have is the sending domain, the IP address, all those kind of stuff. But for end user, your email is complete because you have the subject and the body.
Mm-hmm.
The subject here is spam test 4, and the body is the same thing. So your email seems to be correct. No bad email, no bad link, nothing bad there. So any email provider will mark your email as very good. So to manually make sure you are testing, you need to go inside SpamAssassin. Even on their documentation, if you go on the web page, take their documentation, they will show you how to test it. But or you do it manually.
Okay.
ChatGPT, once I install SpamAssassin, how can be sure 100% that it's working?
Okay. So I think
When ChatGPT give you this, what is the expected output?
So the expected output was like I needed to check the headers. Okay. Let me just search for that.
Can Can you scroll up a bit? Just scroll up. Okay, what can you scroll down? Because what you give here to ChatGPT is just this error. Did you ask to ChatGPT how to test that my spam assassin is working well?
Yes.
And ChatGPT say what?
It had given me what I expect from the email that I'll receive. Let me search for headers here. So it said that it's going to add some headers by default to the email that I'll be sending. So that was my part of the steps that I was testing first, because now instead of the emails going directly to Postfix and Dovecot and delivered to the user, the SpamAssassin has to be also brought in so that every email that comes to the system first must go through the SpamAssassin before it goes to the inbox. So in the process, it's going to create those headers and check maybe if it's a spammy email or not. So the first step has not worked yet. Like after it has gone through the SpamAssassin, is it delivering? That step has not worked yet. So that is what I'm working on. So once that step works, then I can go to deeper details like how actually to check if this email is actually a spam, or how to configure, like put the limits to automatically turn an email to a spam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this video can help you. It's a video for one guy who have one of the creator.
Okay.
Oh. Mr. Ivan left the meet.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, let's just wait for him. Maybe he doesn't even know he's on Slack.
Yes.
You see, I got the static IP. I was able to convince those guys.
That's good.
Oh, I have closed it.
Yeah, you left. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Give you 1 minute. Oh, the recording did not stop.
Yes,
Yes.
it's like it didn't stop.
Okay, that's good. I think engineer from Google, they are clever now. They're trying to do stuff. Where is that video about SpamAssassin? Where is SpamAssassin conf code? don't see that video. SpamAssassin. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, this can. Okay, you can try to. I think this is one of the developer for SpamAssassin.
Okay.
So you can check it, and because I think if you just do any text, and because you need to go in the setup, you see in the filter, and maybe manually add some keyword that you want to catch, you see.
Okay.
Or even check some keyword, you go in the filter, because there we have a text-based file where they have all blacklisted keyword on inside. So you need to make sure that one of those keywords will appear in your email body or maybe in your email subject, you see.
Okay.
And when you send it, you will be sure 100% that if you have set up SpamAssassin very well, SpamAssassin will filter it. You see, that will be easy for you to make the test. But if you just go there and try to figure out a keyword, some email that will be spam and send, you will not have a lot of chance that SpamAssassin may catch it. And maybe in that list of keyword, you also have the possibility to add some keyword that you want to adjust it. You see,
Okay.
to adjust it. But I think initially SpamAssassin will give you a text-based file. It's like a database, but instead of a database like MongoDB, SQL, all data is stored inside a file, a text-based file. Because before people started using database in science computing, the first storage was a text-based file. You just put your data inside a text file, and then you store that inside the disk. But later, we have some company like Oracle, like some university in the United States, they start working on a structure on database, because the database make it easy to read all the data. So with SpamAssassin, I think they don't have a database, but they will have a text-based file where they store all spam keyword there. And when you send email, the first thing that they will do, they will pick all those keywords and go and check in that text-based file. So for you to test them easy, you need to check all the folder, all the file for SpamAssassin that you have downloaded. And in those files, I believe that you can find one file that is text-based file where they have stored all those keywords.
Okay.
You just need to pick one of those keywords and put that, make sure that it appears inside your email. And then you hit send and see what, if the filter will catch it. If the filter do not catch it, it means that maybe your configuration, you have forget to make something somewhere. You see? Okay, perfect. Okay, do you have another thing to add?
Not for now, sir.
Okay, so you will continue with the SpamAssassin, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with Karin.
All right. Share my screen.
Okay.
So yesterday after the meet, I responded to some interns. Why it is lucky? Yeah, and after that, I was
Are you sharing
having
your
the
screen?
upsell. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, the upsell messages, and then I continued working on this. So my error was that I couldn't log in, and I still can't log in. So the show it was about Dovecot. So let me test this if it's not working. I will switch to the other network. Do you hear me?
Yes.
We can't hear you.
Okay. So when I did a search on ChatGPT, the error was say that Dovecot couldn't authenticate. So Dovecot is the one that is like seeing the that is connecting to the SQL and seeing if the password are right or not. And we can check it manually with a command if the passwords are right and it could connect. So this is the command, and this is the password and the email. So yesterday I couldn't connect to it, so the authentication was failed. And when I did a search, so how I succeeded this is the problem was about the encryption. So to see that it was about the encryption, so I tested. So I changed the password into plain text, and that's when I could succeed here. And when I tried here on the Roundcube, I couldn't yet. So after the search I did, so it was saying that maybe it is caused by this non-secured. So the certificate maybe, and maybe it is also the setting when trying to connect via the IMAP. So I just found that before the meet, and this is what I will be working on to try to be able to connect on the Roundcube. So that's what I did.
Okay, so now until now you are still not able to connect.
No, I'm not able to connect here from this.
And what is your next step now?
So my next step is to fix this, to be able to connect, and then to be able to send email after I connect.
Okay. Kodrik already have a lot of things to do, because if Kodrik want to help you here, I think what we do is to remove everything, is to start from scratch, because instead of wasting time troubleshooting like this, if you want to help you, it's to start from scratch. But Kodrik, I don't know if you have saved all the command somewhere. Have you saved them?
I haven't, but because I'm familiar now with the errors I was getting, then I think I should be able to help. Like
Yes,
if you go back to the browser.
I think that is why Ansible is very helpful, because with Ansible, normally you have everything there, you see. So when you want to help your colleague, you will just send him the playbook, you see, and ask him on everything. But now with that Ansible, if you want to show to someone, you will spend again time explaining everything. But imagine that you finish with your automation, you have everything in Ansible. the person is having error, you will say, okay, because you are still in the installing DOM process, what you can do is to start from scratch. And start from scratch, just take this my Ansible DOM playbook and run it. You see,
Yeah.
that will be very easy. Okay, you can show her what you want to show.
I think the SSL, the secure, we should, that one is for, you do it in the Apache. If you're using Apache, you see the non-secure part on the domain.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. I don't know if you're using Sackbot, right?
Yes.
So maybe after the meeting, we can continue to fix that. If the issue is Apache, maybe we can switch to Nginx, because I'm very familiar with Nginx. I've used it a lot. That's why it was easier for me to use it here. We can
Okay.
use the Nginx so that we are able to configure the SSL so that the page is also secure. Then we can also try to also solve why you're not able to log in. Because I know there are 3 areas. You need to have the login from the PHP that is sending these credentials now to the Dovecot. Then the Dovecot now also checks the MySQL.
Yes.
Maybe after the meeting, we can just meet and we go through it and see how we can solve.
Yes, that is a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Do you have anything to share, Karin?
No, not for now. I will just fix that with Godric and yeah, that's all.
Okay. And Godik, and you? Anything more to share?
Even me for now, I don't have anything new to share, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank
Okay.
you. Have a nice day, sir. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.